What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Elevate by Any Means. If you do not know, I am Danielle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about stopping. And when I say stopping, I mean absolutely stopping, okay? We're talking about stopping the forcing. We are not forcing any longer. We will refuse to force any longer. We are going to allow things to flow to us the way it needs to flow to us, okay? We're going to do what we need to do. We're going to balance. We're going to be whole, but we're going to allow ourselves to fully align. And this is how, okay? We're going to break that down today. This is how we're going to receive all of our manifestations, receive the healing, receive the financial growth that we're looking for, okay? And we're going to do that by stopping, okay? Now, before we get into this video, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your girl, Danielle. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to meet you, okay? So leave me a comment down in the comment box. Where are you from? What are you looking to do in your life? Like, what are you manifesting? Because this is really important, okay? What we're talking about today is going to dive deep into resisting. The resistance that we're creating when we're trying to force things to happen. And I know, because I like to try to make things happen all the time. I'm a go-getter. I like to get stuff done, okay? So, but I have learned on this journey that, sometimes things come to you when you just stop. When you just stop, okay? So let's dive deep into that, okay? Now, the first thing we need to discuss is forcing creates the resistance, okay? This is the prime detail that we need to understand, okay? Forcing creates that resistance. That resistance causes the delays. It causes the blocks. It causes everything that we don't desire to have, actually, okay? So when we're thinking about it, what's actually happening when we're trying to force it? Forcing it just creates the wall. Okay, it's one thing if you're moving with flow and you're being guided and nudged and you're just doing what you need to do on a regular basis. But it's something else when you're trying to force things to happen your way, when you're trying to make it happen your way. Okay, we have to remember that everything starts here. We create the energy that we have to call in the things that we want. And in order for us to stay there, we have to get used to stop. Just stop it. We have to get used to stopping. So, here's the thing. When we are trying to make things happen, we're actually sending energies of lack. Those energies of lack are saying, hey, I'm forcing this to happen, and I no longer believe that I can have these things without having to do this, without having to have it hard, without having to deal with the chaos. It's like saying, I don't trust that it'll actually come to me, okay? The universe doesn't respond to pressure. It don't respond to pressure. It responds to peace, okay? It responds to peace. So even though you may be in a moment where you're just like, I'm going to make this happen and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, that is fine to have that energy. However, if you're forcing things to go your way and you're trying to do too much and you're calling it in from a state of panic, a state of anxiety, a state of, I need this to happen now, that's forcing. It's forcing. And we have to be comfortable and understand that God has never, ever allowed you to be in a space where you couldn't handle whatever is happening, or you couldn't handle what is going on. We've been conditioned so much to the point where we feel like we have to become wealthy. We have to become wealthy to a point where we are literally in a space where we have to be able to prove to other people that this is what we want and prove to other people that we're great. We're great all by ourselves. We're great all by ourselves, okay? And so, with that being said, you have to understand that you're good without it. You just want it. You're good without it. You just want it. You don't need it. You just desire it. You just want it. You want to experience it, right? So the universe doesn't respond to the forcing, okay? Alignment feels light, okay? You need to be in alignment that feels light, that feels good, that feels like a flow, okay? Feels like a flow, okay? Do y'all understand that? Like it has to feel like a flow. So you have to remember that whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever it is that you're wanting, allow, just allow. You might have to say some mantras and affirmations on a daily basis that says, hey, you know, I truly allow peace, love, light. I allow that job. I allow that money. I allow the love of my life. I allow all the hurt and the pain to leave now. You allow all these things to come. Allow the beautiful life that you desire without force. I'm simply allowing. That means I'm just like going through my day without having to worry about it, without chasing, without being in there where I'm just allowing things to naturally unfold instead of, okay, I gotta make this happen. This needs to go my way. I have to do this. Instead of being in that place, just when you get up in the morning, repeat it to yourself. I have this, whatever it is your desires are. I have this. When you're going to bed at night, visualize yourself having it. When you get up throughout your day, take 10 minutes to just breathe and be in that state of what it feels like to have what it is that you want and desire. When you're in that place of flow, things feel better. They move faster. The energy moves smoothly, right? We talked about that in the vibration video about your energetic field. When you're in that fight or flight, when you're in anxiety, that energy is jagged and it's going down and it's just coming back up and it's going down through each chakra. That's why you don't feel good in your body. That's why you don't feel good about connections. That's why you don't feel good when you're in that place of just dealing with everyday life. But if we can get to a point where we are like, hey, you know what? I've been there and now I'm just choosing to align. I'm choosing to just be in flow. I'm choosing to just allow those things to come to me. I know what it is that I want, and I'm going to work towards whatever it is I want. However, I'm going to allow it to come to me, okay? That alignment has to be one of confidence. It has to be one of confidence. Let me say it again for those in the back. It has to be one of confidence, okay? I can say all day, like, man, I wish I win that lottery. Oh, if I could just win that lottery. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, people really don't win. You can play for years and never win. Is that going to help me? Absolutely not. I'm already telling my energy that, first of all, I'm confused about what it is that I really want. And because I'm confused about what it is that I really want, I choose to stay in that place of confusion instead of, I know that I won that lottery, and allowing the universe to do whatever behind the scenes for me to make it happen, okay? Because let's be honest, do you really require doing the work? Do you really require making it happen? Some of us are so used to just pushing and pulling and fighting and tugging and doing everything that we feel like we need to do. But sometimes it just comes simply with just allowing our shoulders to relax and breathing and knowing. You know, you ever heard that person that said, I knew I was going to win that lottery. I knew I was going to buy that house. I knew it. But then it just happens for them effortlessly, or with little to no effort, really. Because there's always effort that has to be put in, okay? All right? There's always effort. That effort can look like you just simply choosing to breathe. That effort can look like you repeating affirmations all day at work to yourself. That work can look like you just simply being in a space where you are just allowing yourself to meditate and release and grounding so that you can release and receive, okay? Now, the other thing is when you're forcing it, you will know when you're forcing it because it feels heavy. It feels tense. There's an urgency, okay? There's an urgency and stress that comes with that. And that's not where we desire to be, okay? So release the timeline, which is one that I still struggle with from time to time. Because we all want things to just happen our way right now, when we want it, how we want it, the way we choose, right? But sometimes there are other plans that have been written for us, okay? And those plans don't always come. And it's not that you can't receive. It's just the fact that you have to get used to releasing and allowing yourself to just be, to just have, to just do. All right? To just listen to those nudges, to look for those signs and synchronicities. Okay? Divine timing always work ahead of your deadline. Okay? The divine timing is already set up for you. Everything you need is already set up for you. The thing is you have to be able to release and allow. Okay? Releasing the deadlines is going to help you align faster. It's going to help you, okay? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to say, I let go of how and when I know it's already on its way. I let go of the how and the when it's already on its way. I let go of the how and the when it's already on its way. Say that 3 times. Every time you start to get ready to be in a space of negativity, you start overthinking, you start feeling anxiety, you start thinking about those bills, you start thinking about that job, you start thinking about all of it. Understand that it's already on its way. Okay? So your job is to keep your energy in check. Okay? Keep your energy in check. Focus on the feeling, not the form, okay? Focus on the feeling, not the form. So you want to focus on how it feels to have it. When it does show up, does come through, when that person do show up, when that thing do come into your life, when you are shopping for that house, when you are shopping for that car, when you do win that money, when you get that dream job, what does it feel like? What does it feel like? What does it feel like? Like, what emotions are now coming up? Do you get tearful? Are you happy? Are you in a place of joy? Are you allowing yourself to just breathe and sit back and laugh to yourself like, I did it. It happened, okay? And another powerful thing that you can do is to sit and say, it happened. It happened. It happened. It's happening. Okay? It happened or it's happening. Say it over and over and over and over again. I promise you. Everything that you have been feeling, all that will melt away because it's going to feel so amazing to say, so powerful to say. That emotion has to shift, okay? That emotion has to shift everything to you. That emotion has to shift it, all right? So do that. Take 5 to 10 minutes and sit and say, it happened. It's happening. It's happening. It happened. It's happening. It happened. Oh my God, it happened. It actually happened. It actually happened for you. Oh my God, it actually happened for you. It's such a beautiful feeling. It is like truly a beautiful feeling. Feel the vibration, okay? Feel the vibration of how good that feels. What does it feel like when you got that check in the mail? What does it feel like when, you got that brand new car? That's the area you need to be in. Okay? The manifestation flows. Everything else flows from there. All right? So allow yourself to have, instead of chasing things, just pushing things away. Okay? It allows them allow yourself to invite the things that you want in, instead of trying to make it happen on your own. We're more powerful than we think. Okay? We're more powerful. We're energetically more powerful than we think. You have to know how powerful you are. Like, you can literally manifest anything instantly. You can literally call that dream house, that job, whatever it is, into your world instantly. Time is a limited construct, okay? It's limited. It's so limited. It's like saying, okay, tomorrow I'm going to have. No, just simply choose to have it now. Simply choose to be in that feeling now. Simply choose to align now, because that's where it needs to be, okay? The universe mirrors your confidence. It mirrors your clarity. It mirrors your worries. It mirrors your fear. So if you're in that place where you're aligned and you're feeling good and it feels amazing, and you can constantly keep your vision on that target of what it is that you want, on what it is that you desire, you mirror that to the universe. That universe is bringing it to you, okay? God source energy is bringing it to you. It's giving it to you. You're already deserving. You're already worthy. You're already worthy. You're already deserving, okay? So that's breathe. Breathe knowing that, because you're already worthy and you're already ready to receive. Okay? You're already there. Visualize yourself being there. Feel how it feels to be there. It's beautiful, guys. Like, it's really beautiful. Align by raising your vibration. If you have not did this, meditate. I love meditation. Meditation is something that I connect to so deeply. It's insane. Like, it's such a beautiful feeling. I can't even describe to you guys like how good I feel when I meditate. And I do it by visualizing the things that I want. I do it by releasing the things that I don't want. I do it by just sitting and breathing and watching. Because it's a whole show, okay? It's a whole show that we have to get used to experiencing and seeing. Because how we connect to the inner us, okay? So be in gratitude, okay? Be in gratitude when you do it. Ground, breathe, journal. Find something that works for you. Because there's no one way fits all, okay? There's no one way fits all. But the one thing that does fit all is you are worthy. That fits everyone. You were already born worthy of everything. You was already born worthy of peace. You already had peace. You have it. It's been with you the whole time. It's been there. It's just been waiting on you to tap in. So tap into that peace. Okay? Start your morning off already affirming that, hey, today is a beautiful, peaceful day for me. I can't wait to experience today. It's just going to be so great today. Put yourself in alignment ahead of the day. Do not wait until you're going through something and be like, I just wish I was peaceful. I just wish it was peace. I just wish it was like, no. Start your day with the peace. This is how you're choosing to align today. I don't care if somebody cut you off in the street. Allow peace. Choose peace, okay? Choose peace. When energies rise, opportunities match the vibration effortlessly, okay? When you are in that space where you're just like, oh my God, I won that lottery. Oh, like it feels so amazing. It feels so good. I could cry right now. I'm so grateful because I can do this. I can do that. That's where you need to be daily. daily throughout your day, multiple times throughout your day. It's a beautiful feeling. It's literally so amazing and magnetic. It's going to require for you to say to yourself that this is what you're choosing. It can't be a sometime thing. Because like I said, it calls the energies to you by your vibration and frequency. So if you're allowing yourself to be in a state of confusion, I want this thing, I don't know if I can have this thing. I want this thing, I don't know if I can have this thing. Guess what? Your manifestation is going to be in limbo. It's just going to be there balancing because you don't know if you really want it or not. Okay? So be in gratitude, be grateful, be joyful, be in the presence, be in flow, be magnetic. Okay? How do you be magnetic? You allow yourself to be in that space where you're constantly visualizing things just flowing to you that you want. You might want an iced coffee today. And you might say, you know what? I'm going to get an iced coffee today. I'm going to get an iced coffee today. I'm going to get an iced coffee today. I think I want an iced coffee today. And then eventually you'll notice that iced coffee, somebody might buy it for you. Somebody just might have been thinking about you and said, you know what? For some reason, I feel like I want to buy her iced coffee today and buy you that iced coffee, okay? So just be in the state of receiving as well, okay? Some of us have a hard time receiving help. Some of us have a hard time receiving words of encouragement because we think our way is better. But sometimes we have to take a step back and just be able to receive. Be able to receive. You are capable and able of receiving. You receive on a daily basis. You receive all the time. There's always energy you're receiving every day. You are a magnet for receiving, okay? You are the magnet. You are the magnet. You are the magnet for receiving. There is no other way to define it. You watching this video, you are magnetic and you are receiving on a constant basis. You are. Always, all the time. We always receive. We always receive what we want. It never fails. We always receive what we want. It just never fails. The universe always aligns with what it is that you desire and brings it to you rapidly. I mean, like instantaneously, you know? Just instantly. You just got it like that. I don't know how or why, but it's just, you just got it like that. You just got it like that, okay? So, before we get off this video, I want to do a quick exercise with you guys. And I want you to do this sometimes throughout your day. You can do it once a day. You can do it twice a day. You can do it before you're going to bed, okay? Now, what I want you to do is shift into a flow, okay? I want you to shift into flow. And how we shift into flow is by grounding and closing our eyes. We want to ground in the energy. So you're going to start by closing your eyes, okay? Excuse me. You want to breathe in, inhaling through your nose and out of your mouth. You want to allow your body to get comfortable, to soften, okay? And I want you to say to yourself, I release the need to control. What's already mine is meant for me. I release the need to control. What's already mine is meant for me. I release the need to control. What's already mine is meant for me. Okay? And breathe in this energy. I'm going to make this into a meditation for you guys. So be sure to tap back into that meditation. It won't be a long one, maybe like 5-minute meditation. Because it's just a breathing exercise, okay? Really, it's just helping you align quickly to what it is that you need. I know a lot of us are busy, okay? And by us being busy, sometimes that requires us to take moments where we can just breathe. So when this video comes out, this meditation, the alignment meditation for shifting and not forcing, will be out too, okay? I want to make sure that you guys have this and you can come back to this every day. You can do this breathing technique every day. You can do this alignment exercise every single day, okay? This is what I want for you guys because I know that it takes work to be busy every day. It takes work to have to get up and go to a job and deal with kids and be a husband or a wife and do all these things or try to start a business. And sometimes it takes us away from that part of ourselves. So we are going to align, okay? That video will drop right after this one. So please be sure to come back and watch it because it's going to be beneficial to you. It's going to help you align, okay? Align with being able to not force and just be in flow, okay? And sometimes we have to remember that. I even have to do that, okay? So guys, I hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned for the alignment video. It will be dropping soon. So until next time, guys, I bid you adieu. Peace.